incident near the Soviet Union at Chernobyl Reactor 4, the scene of the total meltdown.
That explosion at a nuclear plant in the Soviet Union. Nuclear reactor in Ukraine's Chernobyl power plant.
Of explosions powerful enough to blow up.
April 26th, 1986, a quiet night in the Soviet Union, but deep inside a nuclear power plant in a town called Pripyat, something was about to happen that would shock the entire world. The Chernobyl disaster was not just an explosion, it was a warning to humanity about the power of science when handled carelessly. In this video, we will explore what happened that night, why it happened, and how it changed the world forever. Stay tuned till the end because the aftermath of Chernobyl is as shocking as the explosion itself. Part 1. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant was in Pripyat, Ukraine, then part of the Soviet Union. It had four reactors, each designed to produce electricity for millions of people. Reactor 4, the one that exploded, was only 3 years old. On April 25th, 1986, engineers had a safety test to see if the reactor could still cool itself during a power outage. The test was delayed and finally began late at night on April 26th. Safety systems were switched off, the reactor was unstable, but operators ignored all the warnings. At 1:23 a.m., April 26, 1986, a massive explosion shook the plant. The reactor's roof blew off, fire shot in the sky, radiation was released. In just few seconds, Chernobyl became the site of the worst nuclear disaster in human history. Firefighters rushed to the scene without any protective gear. They thought it was just a normal fire. What could happen? But the flames were radioactive. Many of them received lethal doses of radiation. One recorded there was firefighter named Vladimir Pragyan whose eye color changed from brown to blue. Residents of Pripyat were not told the truth. Children went to school. People went about their lives, like their daily routine. Only 36 hours later, evacuation began. Over 49,000 people were evacuated from Pripyat. The reactor used an RBMK design, a Soviet nuclear design. It had many flaws in design and human error caused the explosion. The radiation released was 400 times greater than Hiroshima bomb. Immediate deaths around 30 people, but long-term deaths tens of thousands. The radioactive cloud spread across Europe. Sweden first noticed it, not the USSR. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone was created, still uninhabitable today. Thousands of liquidators, workers, scientists risked their lives to clean up. The sarcophagus, concrete shield, was built over the reactor 4. Later, a bigger and steel dome was built in 2016. Cancers, birth defects, and illnesses began in the region. Pripyat became a ghost town. Legacies and lessons. Chernobyl exposed flaws in the Soviet secrecy. The world only learned because of radiation detected in Sweden. It showed the dangers of poor safety culture in nuclear power plants. Inspired major reforms in nuclear energy worldwide. Today, Chernobyl is a chilling reminder with great power comes great responsibility. So, what do we learn from Chernobyl? That science can create light, but also fire. That secrecy can be deadlier than honesty. And that decades later, the echoes of April 26, 1986 are felt in the lives of people and in the ghost city of Chernobyl. This was the story of Chernobyl disaster and its aftermath. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe to FactWik, where we uncover the world's most powerful stories from history, science, and beyond. See you in the next video.